Weddings are not cheap, but would you send a no-show guest an invoice? Ooh. So a man recently posted this invoice for $240 that he was sent by a bride and groom. It stated that the guests confirmed their attendance to their destination wedding in Jamaica, but because they never canceled, they are now being billed the $120 each, which is what the couple paid the resort in advance. Erica, you're shaking your head. Tell me,
yes,
girl. Okay.
Absolutely. We need to normalize guest manners, period. Ooh. I don't know where y'all people were raised, but if somebody is throwing a party, throwing an event, and wants to host you as their guest, show a little bit of respect to just be like, hey, listen, I can't be there in time. Don't say you're gonna be there. That's the worst thing. Saying you're gonna be there and not showing up after they actually paid per head, which a lot of parties and weddings are, is super rude. I almost expect for people to be like, hey, I'm sorry, last minute I can come, so I could be like, good, because Knucklehead over here decided to call me 30 seconds before the party and say that he can't show up, which means I have extra food, which I paid for, so why don't you all, yeah, you bring your friend and your grandmama too.
All right, I'm on the other side.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, so here's my take. You probably would have got paid more in cash if I showed up to that wedding. Me not coming, I'm going to feel worse. I'd probably put a little bit more in there and give you that. You, as a close friend who's going to send me a bill, as Sonny said in the Bronx Tale, for $240, you are now out of my life forever. You send me a bill, I will never contact you ever again. I will pay that bill and say, have a nice life, and you will never be invited to anything ever I have again.
That's true, but the issue is the couple has already told you that they don't want you in their life anymore by sending you a $240 bill, so because they're saying you do not respect. This is the time where the village comes together in order to uplift and elevate the couple. You're bringing them down, which means that you are likely gone.
We're going through a pandemic. You can't
but don't say
travel.
You're going to come.
They didn't RSVP correctly.
It's one thing to be like, and things happen. So it's one thing to be like,
kids,
oh my gosh,
children,
something happened. We didn't have enough money, and my husband lost his job. Whatever it is, but clearly they just no show.
Yeah,
it was a complete no show.
That's a ghosting. I kind of agree with Eric on this one.
Me too.
Although I would be really, excuse me, I would be offended though if I got a bill.
I don't think they cared. They wanted to offend you. They did it for a reason. I'm with Erica.
That's a statement in itself.
Yeah, they felt completely ghosted and disrespected from two of what they thought was their best friends. So they were like, screw them, and that was their way of being like, you owe us. But I don't really think they were chasing the money. I think they were trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
absolutely.